Eric Young Jr. will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with the fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And he fights this one off to stick. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number one. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. It's gone on just one pitch. David Wright is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Paul Goldschmidt will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Line hard, but foul. The 0-1 pitch hit on the ground to Tejada at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Joey Votto begin play. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with two strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Mike Napoli will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Edwin Encarnacion will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Young will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Curtis Granderson will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ike Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Davis, the subject of seemingly endless trade rumors in the offseason, but he's back with the Mets after having a rough go of it last year. Wound up spending a few weeks in AAA and finished at just .205 with 9 home runs after hitting 32 the year before. Here's a ground ball to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag and the inning. Albert Pujols will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on-base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1. Chris Davis will stand in for the first time here.
Third baseman, Chris Davis.
Now a fastball smashed into the alley in right center, and this will get down for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Miguel Cabrera will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Low for ball one. For Davis, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. David Ortiz will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Young is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Prince Fielder will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. On the ground towards second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Lucas Duda will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And one gone now in the New York third. Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a shot towards second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Young is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. Joey Votto will stand in now. He, of course, the starting first baseman on last season's National League All-Star squad. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Mike Napoli will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Designated hitter, Mike Napoli.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Eric Young Jr. will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And he'll reach to knock this ball down. Ruben Tejada will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. David Wright will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get a header right now, 0-2.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
Fielder has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Runner away from third, now the pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swinging a ground ball to short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Ike Davis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Daniel Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed, 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Lucas Duda is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on. Edwin Encarnacion will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Edwin.
And that misses, ball 1. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he started the home fourth in style. It's a home run. A solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, number 196 for his career, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
If these guys want to repeat as division champs, they're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
Albert Pujols will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And the pitch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. And he's up to 497 on his career. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
And And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight, a base hit. Miguel Cabrera will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch to him. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Young has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. David Ortiz will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Prince Fielder will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that ball is gone. A 3-run dinger for Prince Fielder as they open it up to 6-2 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Joey Votto will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And this will be fouled away. Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. Duda is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Mike Napoli will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. Now here's the first pitch. Line hard into left, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. Edwin Encarnacion will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time for the third out, but it's certainly... Kirk Neuenhuis will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hacks.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Fouled back. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Oh, He just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Eric Young Jr. is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. Ruben Tejada will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Big cut there by Tejada, but he misses, and it's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. David Wright will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but I like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And Albert Pujols will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Albert Pujols.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 strike to Pujols. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Chris Davis will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Chris Davis.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. There goes Albert. Fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Bare-handed for 1. Back to Davis at first. It's a double play. Miguel Cabrera will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. David Ortiz will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Curtis Granderson will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Mets.
Ike Davis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike machine. I can't remember too many guys that have even been ahead in the count.
Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. And quickly, two are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. Daniel Murphy will try it again. He's grounded out in 1-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so...
And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. And no problems over there for Votto. Prince Fielder will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A three-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. Got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Paul Goldschmidt swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to play it is Tejada. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now he's able to go with the pitch here as this is hit toward the hole and through it for a 2-out single.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Mike Napoli will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Runners off for second. Oh, and Napoli really gets into this one as he sends a ball out to deep left field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. A 2-run home run for Mike Napoli. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Duda is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both come. Lucas Duda will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down. Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. And that's taken for strike one.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Carlos Torres will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Albert Pujols stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Tejada now out there at short. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1. Chris Davis will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Grounded foul off to the right side. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing by Davis and a ground ball out to second. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2. Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit. David Ortiz will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A look at Cabrera, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Now a ball flipped out the other way towards short. And 1 gone. Ruben Tejada will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. David Wright will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Prince Fielder will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
Center fielder, Prince Fielder.
Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Paul Goldschmidt will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Joey Votto will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. On to first. Curtis Granderson will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Votto is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ike Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Daniel Murphy is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a...
And he will put this one away, and the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.